Some legends are not born in palaces. They rise from dusty streets, from hunger, struggle, and silence. Before the stadium lights, before the cheers of millions, there was a boy with worn-out dreams, running barefoot through the heart of Nigeria. That boy would become Rashidi Yekini, the man whose goals made a nation scream with pride, the striker who carried Nigeria's hopes on his shoulders, and the lonely legend whose final days broke many hearts. This is the story of Rashidi Yekini. Rashidi Yekini was born on October 23, 1963, in Kaduna, northern Nigeria. But life was never easy. He grew up in poverty, raised mostly by his grandmother after his parents separated. There were days when food was scarce, days when survival mattered more than dreams. But even in hardship, football became his escape. With every kick of the ball, he found freedom. With every sprint, he outran pain. The streets became his training ground. The dust became his stadium. And slowly, people began to notice the quiet boy with unstoppable speed. Yekini's journey into professional football began with local Nigerian clubs. He played for UNTL Kaduna, then later joined Shooting Stars of Ibadan. But it was at Abiola Babes that his name started shaking the nation. He was fast, powerful, deadly in front of goal. Defenders feared him, fans adored him, and scouts from Europe started paying attention. Soon, Rashidi Yekini crossed the seas, carrying the dreams of Nigeria with him. In Portugal, he signed for Vitória de Setúbal, and there he exploded. Goals after goals after goals. He became the top scorer in the Portuguese league, a Nigerian king conquering European football. But Rashidi Yekini was never just playing for himself. Every time he wore green and white, he played for millions. Nigeria. He became the heart of the Super Eagles, the fearless striker who gave Nigerians hope. Then came 1994, the FIFA World Cup in the United States. Nigeria had arrived on football's biggest stage. And in a historic match against Bulgaria, it happened.
There's no flag, they're onside here. Yekini's in the middle and has to score! 1-0 to Nigeria. And Yekini, one of the most feared strikers.
Nigeria's first ever World Cup goal. He grabbed the net with both hands, crying and shouting in disbelief. That celebration became immortal. A moment frozen forever in African football history. The nation erupted. People danced in the streets. Children screamed his name. Rashidi Yekini was no longer just a footballer. He had become a symbol. At the peak of his career, Yekini was unstoppable. He won the African Cup of Nations with Nigeria in 1994. He became African Footballer of the Year. Everywhere he went, fans celebrated him. But fame can be loud, and success can be lonely. Behind the goals and glory, there was a man fighting silent battles. Football gave him applause, but life outside football became complicated. Transfers between clubs, personal struggles, isolation. The cheers slowly faded, and the legend who once shook stadiums began disappearing from spotlight. In his later years, many people noticed changes. Friends and family said Yekini became withdrawn. He struggled emotionally and mentally. Reports suggested he battled mental health challenges, though many details remained private and unclear. In 2012, videos and photos surfaced showing the football legend in distress. The images shocked Nigerians. People asked, how can a national hero suffer in silence? Then, on May 4th, 2012, Nigeria woke up to heartbreaking news. Rashidi Yekini was dead. He passed away at the age of 48. Official reports linked his death to health complications, while conversations around his mental and emotional struggles continued. The nation mourned deeply. A giant had fallen, but legends do not disappear. Rashidi Yekini's story still echoes through Nigerian football. Every young striker dreaming on dusty streets. Every child kicking a ball barefoot. Every Nigerian who remembers 1994 remembers him. He scored 37 goals for Nigeria, still one of the country's greatest scorers ever. But beyond the records, Yekini became something bigger. A reminder that greatness can rise from hardship, that heroes are human too, and that even the strongest voices sometimes suffer quietly. The lion may be gone, but his roar still lives in the hearts of millions. Rashidi Yekini, forever a Nigerian legend.